all day long. It's been a whole lot of fun. And thank you. Here we are, 2-2 early. Trey Dollars out to Icy, the goat for three. That is a rainbow. 2-2 here early. Claude. Giving it over to Polo for three. Off the popper, that won't go. By the way, guys, you don't need listenings. You're going to be able to hear them off of our microphones, I promise. Icy for three out of the right corner. He swishes it.
I was about to say, are they able to, basically? What? Anything that yells through there, is it going to pick up through here?
Sort of. You can kind of hear me. All right, kind of hear it through it. No, we don't have listenings on these side stations, guys. So, unfortunately, you are stuck with us as Claude pulls up for the mid-range. That won't go. Nice rebound from Polo. Back out to Claude. Gives it over to Gliz for three. Can't knock it down. Nice rebound. And we're going the other way with it. Book. Nice pass to Icy. And they'll reset. Out to the corner. Trey for the long two. That won't go either. Gliz down the lane, and it's blocked away. Big play by Dietrich. Here comes Trey Dollars down the lane to Rob, through the legs, and gets the slam. I guess the lay-in.
One of those tough situations where you're getting some open shots, you're not able to capitalize on them, but you could just tell, I mean, the trash talk goes along with it, but it is frantic play nonstop.
Rim Grabs is telling me that they can hear it. Good, so you'll be able to get my commentary and the listening. That's perfect as he goes up and gets the lay-in. 1-0 series lead for Built for this, chat. So they are going for the 2-0 sweep.
I feel like you can never know sometimes when you're hearing trash talk in some series, like how chaotic is the actual gameplay of this. It is matching the level of energy and trash talk that we're seeing with the shot selection, the rebounds, how these guys are running the break too.
This is high level. Gliz going to take his chance at it. Playing a little deep. Gets down low to Polo. Back outside. Nice pass to Bait. Good decision by him. Gets it over to Gliz. Swishes the three.
Just got to capitalize every single time. You never want to be the demise of why you're giving the other team a run just because you're in a situation where you're taking open shots and you end up missing them. But it's all about finding that groove and establishing it. Especially you talked about Trey Dollars' performance, trying to go back-to-back with that.
Book off the catch, can't get the three, and he'll get fouled. Hi, camera. You got Bill for this closest to us. You got Stay Mafia on the other side. That's a great steal from Fluke Lock. Vonnie with the big play. Down the lane for Gliz, and he gets the two.
I heard somebody say, shoot it, Gliz. And I was like, no, please don't. Just go straight down there. Hoping for a big season coming up from Gliz this next one with Hawks Talent GC. It's very, we collectively saying the number one overall pick not playing until 5v5 was just
that was not
criminal.
Great. Not great, Bob. C's now with MBL as Gliz face from the corner, and he hits it. Oh, the number one overall pick showing you why. And it's a 5-point lead. By the way, when we get that ESGN fourth quarter, if the game is close, we will swap over to it. Like I said, we're doing League Pass today, so we'll keep an eye on all the games. Book crossing him up. Left to right, trying to get deep in that bag. 10 seconds on the clock. Trey, back to Book, up and in.
Crazy one with the layup. It kind of elevates the trash talk on the other side when he gets that big of an opening. No dunk coming in. I don't think there's really anybody in a position to actually truly get a block there in that situation after the layup.
Gliz, minute left to go here in the first quarter. He's been feeling himself. Nice pass to Polo. He's going to be walled up. Quickly fouled. Surprised he fouled him.
It would have been fine, I would say. I know that sometimes with the standing dunk meter just really gets into your head.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It scars you for life.
It's got that Rillo, yeah, as we say around here. Gliz, down low to Fluke. Playing it slow, playing it patient. Gliz going to have to go deep in that bag. That is a rainbow three. Nice board for Polo. Back out to Gliz. Touch pass to Claw, but he's well defended. Top of the key. Polo on the popper, and he swishes it. Not a lot of poppers in this class. It's good to see that Polo could shoot.
Love to see the popper.
I was talking about it yesterday. I've been asking for a popper for years. Low-key God likes the popper who is promised. He is the prophesized popper. We got him.
We just need one that functions good on the league build. That's really all we need.
That's all we needed. Polo been trying to get in the league for a couple of years now. We'll see if this is the year for him. A lot of center spots this year. Out to Trey, trying to get back in the league as well. He had a monster game one. He's going to get stripped here, though. Gliz down the lane, gets it to Fluke Lock, and that's an easy two.
They're doing such a good job of capitalizing on the breaks, too. I think a lot of times we always see these empty possessions come out, or maybe they're just trying to go too heavy on a three-point attack. But I feel like every single time that we're seeing State Mafia really start to move the ball, they're being able to capitalize.
By the way, guys, the Spicy Boys KMT series has not restarted yet. When it does, we will try to show it to you. But as of right now, their accounts are still banned. Right? Banned? Still banned. Yeah, still banned.
Oh, okay.
So I got you. I got you, fam.
That's the weird part, too. Like, when it pops up at the band message, you never know. Like, it has a time on there, but the time means, like,
the time's
nothing.
useless.
I don't know if it's 60 minutes or 30 minutes from that time.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Glizz, 8-point lead for State Mafia, down 1-0 in the series, making a 10-point lead early. Book. Top of the key, pulls up from three, can't knock it down. That one's going to go out of bounds. No one will get it.
It's always tough. You just sit there in the corner, you're going to end up getting that rebound. But the first thing in your mind, especially when a team is starting to do really good on the break, is that you want to try to get back into the play as much as possible.
It'll be a whole new series, Collect. No spread. Whole new series. We're starting over. Starting from scratch. Who do you think that helps?
Both teams to start from scratch. No spread at this point.
Question.
So it's like, I mean, I guess it kind of matters, right? Because when you're on the side station, it's very hard to hear. You usually have to jump into a Discord or a PlayStation party. Whereas up there, you are in a Discord. You have the headset. You're separated from all the noise of everybody else. So there, you can have a little bit more structure when you're playing down on the, and like I call it the passion pit, if you will. It's more of it's so hard to communicate. Yesterday when I was with Tunnel Vision, it's just trying to communicate from one person on the other side all the way down to there. You can't really call out as many plays because everybody's going to know them, even some of the rotations that you make.
Hear it,
so it's just always got to keep your ears open.
Oh, nice three from Icy in the corner. Splashed us KMT because Spicy was on a 12-2 run with Takeover. It's not a bad call. Way downtown from Claw, and he hits. 28-footer. Distracted by the Twitch chat. 3:30 left to go here in the first half. Trey, down low, trying to fight his way to the rim. He can't. Rob with the step back. No thank you, sir. You can take that with you. Over to Trey. Trying to get away from the triple team. Icy wide open for two.
So I think that's some stuff right there. If it's just not a natural flow in terms of the rotation, you're maybe banking on somebody communicating it. That's where it gets a little bit more tough. I know that these guys actually have some headsets down here too, but it's really a lot of noise. I mean, before we had the very first day with people still sticking around from the combine and those competing, so this place was definitely packed. You couldn't hear really anything. You got us on the speaker too, which ends up cooperating into it.
That's going to be a miss. 24-16. Trey from the corner knocks it down. He has been money from three so far in this series, and he adds to it there.
Finally starting to gather some momentum going back their way, too. For a while, it looked like State Mafia was really going to pull away, start to just really grow in this lead, almost make it a blowout.
Oh, big-time steal there from Icy. Here it comes. Built for this, and Trey Dollars cuts it to three.
And the unexpected bounce pass is what ended up starting that entire break. And ever since they went on the run, that Trey Dollars three, getting a steal, and then just being able to reward him moving out there as well. For what was, I believe, 10, 12-point lead for State Mafia, now just being cut down to three. That's why the timeout's being called.
Chat is asking what is the score of the ESGN game. If we want to toss up a double box to see how we're looking in a little bit, production team. Take your time. That's Claude. Bald Claude. The double box. Y'all the best in the business. Wow, 39-26. The Twins taking over against ESGN. They're closing out the first half over there in game two. Jolo's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Back over here, Trey Dolla is not going to go. Rebound by Rob. And can't get the slam, and it goes out. He'll go for 2.
He greened it, too.
There you go, chat. You ask, we give. How about a 15-point lead? ESGN down. Can Benzo and Spam recover? Rob hits both. 1-point game. Built for this. Fought their way back very impressively. Little Twin, 12 points, 6 assists. How about 14 for 6 Mello? 9 of 11 for 3 so far for State Mafia takeover. Claude. Ooh. Little left, right. Over to the corner. Nothing there. Bait pick. Nice cut by Fluke Lock. Still nothing there. Great defense from Built for this. They are all over them. That's going to be a green. Nice shot under pressure.
They play phenomenal defense, and if things start to get chaotic with a lot of the pass backs, and sometimes the pass can drag you to spots exactly like that, mainly looking to go over towards the corner. But when things are getting frantic and it is a close game, you take anything that you can get at that point.
Spicy Boys series is still not back. Commentating both games at once, but I'm primarily focusing on our right-hand screen. We have a 17-point game on the left side, so let's go back to Built for This and State Mafia. We'll keep you guys updated, but it looks like that series is going to be a sweep. But on the right-hand side of your screen, Rob, give it to Icy. That's going to be a 2, and he hits it.
Sometimes it's a little quiet for Icy. He got up after that one. I mean, that shot just right, a jump shot right out of the paint. Sometimes lucky that you don't get a layup animation there.
Claude for 3. Can't knock it down. Polo with the big board. He'll get fouled immediately. That's their one to give. Shocking. ESGN opening up the day with like it's swept. Fluke Lock over to the corner. Nothing for Bait. Going to have to reset. Polo from the free throw line. Gliz down the lane, not going to go. Rebound for Built for This. Here they come. Trey Dollars is cherry picking, but they caught up to him. Great pass to Book for 3. Can't hit.
That was really unfortunate. They were trying to set up the freeboard offense there as Gliz takes the 3, makes the 3. But the jump that he ended up getting was the worst one possible. Kind of goes slow-mo. They jump over towards the side, so that's why I wasn't able to get it. But they've now weathered this storm. Despite the amazing run that we just ended up seeing for Built for This, they were finally able to slow it down on the side of State Mafia.
Trey Dollars, he's got badge. Oh, that was almost stolen. Got a little lucky there. Dietrich, back out to Rob. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get going. Icy has the playmaking badge. Out to Dietrich. They got to get something up there. Dietrich from a prayer. Oh, what a rebound from Rob, and he'll get fouled. Go to the line for 2. That's a big-time rebound from Rob. They cut into this lead. Rob for 1.
A tough one. You never know with the awareness. You know that he's probably just going to go up and get an easy 2, so you just send him to the lines in the hopes that he maybe splits things 1 for 2. So kind of a gamble, if you will.
Claude. Back out to Bait. He's going to put up a 2 to close out the half, and that will not go. 29-27. State Mafia is up. 13 for Gliz. 9 points, 8 rebounds for Polo. So far, a slow shooting day for Book. He's 1 of 6 and 0 of 4 from 3. He's going to have to step it up if they want to complete the sweep. Hi, camera.
We're just spending the majority of our time just looking over towards the side station anyway.
So you got Built for This right here, and then that's State Mafia. Claude. Second half of game 2. Almost gets stolen. Fluke will get fouled. This could either be the end of State Mafia or the beginning of a great comeback. I do feel like we are going to the buzzer on this one, though, buddy.
It's got to be.
Oh, great play by Dietrich. He stayed home. Here comes Built for This. Trey Dollars with a nasty behind the back, but he'll reset. Icy, down low to Rob, over to Dietrich. Great defense. Rob, touch pass to Trey Dollars for 3. That is a rainbow, and they'll go the other way with it.
Only thing I would be mainly concerned about is that you've already seen Built for This is capable of putting together a run to bring it to within a 1-possession ball game. It's a 2-point game right now. If they can get on that same stretch that they just had defensively and offensively, really string things together and be able to give themselves a lead, that's where I feel that they can have that capability starting to pull away.
Polo. Ooh, that's going to be a foul. Block. Can't wait for the charge. Going the other way. People asking where the Twins are. It was a flood the last time we checked, and I'm guessing it still is. Production team, if you want to toss up a double box just so we can see the score of that game, we'll take it. Probably won't stick on it for too long. Appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. There you go. 18-point game on the left side. Minute left to go in the third quarter.
Is Champ coaching them?
Coaching.
He's coaching. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah. 56-36 on your left, 31-27 on your right. Both series 1-0. Built for This. Over to the corner. Icy for 3. 1-point game. Nice shot. Well, that game's a 20-point game. We'll come back in a little bit. Let's focus back in on State Mafia and Built for This. Production team getting an A+ from me so far this weekend. They've been awesome. You guys always tell me, wow, how do you guys cast for so long? Remember, they got to produce for this long, too. So props to them as always, keeping up with it. A lot of coffee in that production room for sure. Over to Gliz. Got to get something up here.
Oh.
The turnaround jumper, not going to go. Big rebound by Polo. Got it over 2.
That is a crazy animation to get there between 2 people.
Gliz going to try it again. Great defense from Trey Dallas. Better defense from Trey Dallas. Bait pick with a prayer. Not going to go. And this time it's built for this with a rebound.
Seen a lot of opportunities for the guards in this game off of that first behind-the-back move that they're getting. They might have a quick shot to where it might register as open, around a 7%, but they're not taking it. They just continue to dance around with it.
It's been all weekend. The guys haven't been taking that shot. I don't know if they're scared, but stuff like that ends up happening as Trey gets plucked down the lane to fluke lock for an easy 2.
I mean, despite how close Bill for this just keeps getting the game to, they're just not able to take the lead. And we've seen this so many times in the history of 2K games where it'll be like this the entire way. Maybe the fourth quarter, things start to break, but that 3-point hump could just be enough to where you can't get over top of it.
Dot to Dietrich, and he ties us up at 33.
If I miss, I'm going to send you 5.
Yeah. 33 all here. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Gliz, mid-range, brings it back out. Struggling to find an opening. This built for this defense, really eating into him, but bait pick for 3. He finds an opening.
I mean, tie game, you give up the 3, you get it right back to that same deficit. I mean,
Back
just
and
for the
forth.
sake of some momentum and stability going your way, you can't get a 3, earn 1, just to give one up right back on the other side, especially from a real poor rotation.
That one not going to go. 36-33. Built for this with a chance, or excuse me, Stay Mafia with a chance to extend their lead. Still waiting on Spicy Boys and KMT. I believe they're still banned.
Oh.
We'll get that for you when we can. Dietrich with the big play down the lane, and he's going to get fouled.
You see so many game-changing plays from Dietrich all the time, getting in the lanes.
I know that as broadcasters, we're supposed to be unbiased. He's one of my favorite players. I was sad with the year that he had in Miami. Like they had a tough season, but he's so good. It's fun to watch him play. He's going to knock down the free throw there. 1-point game.
Just need one big stop here just to give yourself a lead. Show us something.
Team Liquid update. We'll get that from Perry in a second here. Oh, Claude gets it swatted away. That's some soft stuff. Get that soft stuff out of here, bro. That's soft.
I'm just calling out to him. He's got the Mamba mentality, which has been – I remember like grinding, trying to get all the perks and stuff when the game first came out, getting the Mamba mentality. It lives up to the hype. It is phenomenal to have.
Oh, it looks great. I hope we have it in the league. That would give a real, nice refresh to TakeOver. I like what they've done to TakeOver this year. Way more situational. Can be smarter about it. Can be tactical with it.
Probably some licensing stuff with Mamba mentality.
Maybe so.
You know, probably double TakeOver still,
Yeah.
though. But the Mamba mentality is just everything, which is insane to think about.
I like it.
Like, with all the TakeOvers that you have at your utility, it's
super.
all that in one.
Super TakeOver. Dietrich,
Oh.
and we're going the other way.
I made that joke with some of my IRL friends last week, and none of them understood what it meant. I was like,
So
this is
lame.
really depressing. I hit the floor playing futsal. Hit the floor, and I slid, and I go, we're going the other way. And they go, what? I'm like, my bad.
46-45, Liquid up by 1 with 3 minutes left to go. I'm not sure if we have the stream for that game, but production team, if we do, we can check in on it. We got a bunch of fourth quarters coming up. That ESGN series is all but over. As Claude over to the corner, nothing there. Back out to Gliz. He's got badge. Can he save the day? Little crossover behind the back, trying to get open. Dietrich all over him. Not going to go. Big rebound by Polo. Oh, and he gets blocked. What a play from Dietrich. Rob down the lane to Trey Dallas. Does he have the extra pass? No. He'll reset. Book for 3. Got it. 7-point lead for Built for this.
It's another run that we said, but this time make sure you have the lead and start to build off it. And that was just phenomenal off-ball movement. Boot kind of showing you a little bit of everything with the ball in his hand, and then the communication for him and Trey Dallas to be able to execute that one cross court.
Book coming alive here late in the third quarter. Gliz, they need a hero. Does he have something in his back pocket? Over to the corner, bait for 3, right back in the game.
Just been consistently a little slow on that right corner rotation, 2 times specifically in that third quarter.
43-39. We're trying to get the stream up for Undisputed and Liquid Pro-Am. Production team working on it behind the scenes. We'll let you know when it's ready. Down low, it's going to get poked away. Icy's going to get it. Better to be lucky than good, and he'll get fouled. They'll get a fresh 14. (43-39). Dietrich, reset with Book, had a shot, over to Dietrich in the corner. Oh, he misses. A huge miss, and the lead's still 4.
Well, he's giving someone $5 now.
Yeah, seriously. Claude had the 3, didn't take it. Over to the other side, Bate gets him to fly by, can't hit it this time.
That's almost crazy. That was almost 8 straight points just coming from Bate there in the right corner.
Icy for 3, they're back up by 7. Great series, back and forth we go. Built for this. They were down for most of this game, but they fought all the way back, and they are just a couple of minutes away from completing the sweep and moving on to the semifinals.
So it's really just got to keep out on the right side of the floor right now for what you're seeing from Bate, and it's him just getting the open shots, which you do expect him to hit, but just look how late that rotation is swinging over from the right side at times.
Polo, down low, gets the easy 2. 4 minutes to go here, 5-point game.
The center's corner is always the one that you want to just stare at because you know that clock winding down. As soon as it gets to round 5, they have the mindset like, I don't want to play defense right now.
Yep.
I want to get down there and crash. I'm trying to go fight for the rebound.
Book. Ooh, almost went out of bounds there. Got badge. Nice cut by Icy. Oh, he misses the dunk. Big rebound from Rob, and he'll get fouled.
It's a tough one because right there you just go up normally. You're going to get a standing dunk from it instead of having to go with the meter.
Got unlucky. Built for this. Trey, wide open 3, knocks it down. Got the crab, got the green, and they got an 8-point lead.
That's a different shot. That's kind of how you make your money in NBA 2K24. Shots like that, like right in between to where you have the blinders to where you know that it's not going to be a wide open shot. You're maybe even flirting with it, getting into that yellow contest range, or you can get lucky and it just be open.
Trey Dahl is having an absolutely outstanding offseason. Trying to get back in the league. 10 shooting guard spots open, maybe 9, depending on what happens with return to DJ with Gen G. Will he stay at lock? Will he get traded to play shooting guard somewhere? We don't know. We'll likely find out in the next couple weeks. Book, top of the key, over to the left side. Trey Dallas, he's been cooking so far. He'll pull up his dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get moving. Dietrich going to have to launch up a prayer. No, he's open for the mid-range, and he hits. That's a dog shot. We got 3 minutes to go.
That clock awareness is something crazy, especially with the power forward. They literally got down to 0-0 there on the floor, so it's probably about 0.6 for him to be able to get a shot. And then we go the right corner. Keep calling out from the third quarter. Now coming into here, that is the one weak spot that they have had, and each time that they have been able to get an open look, usually has been knocked down. I think there's just been one midi that's been missed.
Well, Liquid's going to take game 1, 61-54, so we won't be going to that game. It's Trey Dallas from the elbow, still on fire.
And this is the amazing part about NBA 2K24 is that when you do have a lead like this, with how good the mid-range shots can be, the pull-ups, the fades, you name it, you could just continue to coast at this point. It's not a guaranteed bucket, but you're going to have to force somebody to sell out at some point to get a contest.
Polo can't get it to go. That'll be a shooting foul, going to the line for 2. 2:11 to go. Built for this. Staring down a sweep over State Mafia. I don't even need to talk. Dietrich's doing it all for me.
I'm about to say.
53-46. State Mafia need a stop. We could see a dagger here if this is another 3. Rob. Grinding down the clock. Under 2 minutes to go. Both teams have a foul to give. Icy, over to Trey. What's he got in that bag? Over to Icy. Running down on time. Not going to go. Claude, looking for an opening himself. Back outside. They have to reset. Polo. Claude. 13 on the shot clock. They got to get moving. Way too much time coming off the clock here. Down by 7. Claude for 3. Oh, he missed. Big rebound from Rob. Built for this, staring down the sweep. One more shot might just do it, and that's the foul to give. ESGN, State Mafia takeover is completed. Takeover wins in a sweep. 63-59. Liquid will win game one. Game two. Liquid wins. Liquid wins the series. Then we will have our first semifinal on stage coming up here in a bit. It's Claude over to Gliz. Bait back to Gliz. They got to get moving. Way too much time off the clock. Down by 7. Oh, what a move from Gliz! And he finishes it off. 4-point game.
Saying time and time again, off the behind the back move. The shot's been their first time for realistically every single guard that we're seeing so far here in this matchup. They haven't been taking it. They've been second guessing at times, maybe taking that extra dribble. Right there, Gliz, a phenomenal awareness just to shoot it right off of it.
Trey for 3. That won't go. Here comes Built for This. Got to lock in on defense. Can't get the 3. Built for This, 40 seconds away from a sweep.
That's what you like to see, too. I feel like a lot of people in these scenarios, they just want to go fast. They don't want to slow the game down. But good awareness just by Buke just to hold on to things.
Got to be smart. Buke down low. That one's going to get picked off. Bad decision. Gliz gets the easy 2. Fluke Lock gets it. 53-51. Shot clock is off. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're either going to a game 3 or we have a sweep in the next 20 seconds. Rob. Quick timeout for Built for This. They have 2 left. Rob's still standing up and trash talking.
I think somebody mentioned a free throw attribute with him when he had the ball.
Dietrich trying to get it in. He does over to Icy. Smart no shot. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line. Pressure free throws here for Icy. Stares it down. Makes the first. One more time. Gets the second one. Clutch free throws completed. 14 seconds left. That's big time. We've seen people miss free throws all weekend long. That's big time.
Free throw shooting this year is just so tough.
Yeah.
I mean, people are always like, well, when I make a bill, what should I put the free throw rating at? You could have a 99 free throw rating.
Got time.
It's still like, it's so just tough to get the timing down.
Claude trying to get open. Way too much time off the clock, and it's a great play from Icy. Down low to Trey Dallas, and that will do it. The defense of Built for This just too much, and they complete the sweep.
That is a tough one. Especially like you being able to, you foul, they make the free throws, you're in the territory. If you do find a way to get a quick 2, you could have still called the timeout, played the free throw game, maybe taking a chance that somebody else was going to go through, be able to get that.
Great series over here. Unfortunately, it had to come to an end in 2. We've had 3 sweeps already. State Mafia, they are out. Still waiting on Spicy Boys and KMT. We'll let you guys know when that series officially starts. Liquid